Hey friends, so today I'm excited to share the Zuppa Toscana recipe that's perfect for winter weather. This soup is not just a classic comfort food, but it's also surprisingly easy to make. Plus, I'll show you how to put your own little spin onto it, whether you're cooking for a crowd or just chilling at home. So first, you're going to start off with baking some bacon. You're also going to cook up some Italian sausage and use some simple seasonings. I will have a link to the recipe in the video description. So first you're going to cook up that Italian sausage. I'm using the mild Italian sausage because I like to be able to control the heat. And when I'm cooking Italian sausage, I also like to add some olive oil to it just to help fry it up a little bit easier and to break up the meat itself. And while all that is browning, I'm going to also check on the bacon that is baking in the oven. It's been baking for about 30 minutes on 400 degrees Fahrenheit. When you're baking in the oven, you want to make sure that you turn it over to make sure that both sides are browning. Once that's done, I'm going to dice up some potatoes. I have a total of 6 here, but I technically cut up 8 of them. Once I've diced the potatoes, I'm going to rinse them off. And in the same pan that I have the Italian sausage in, I'm going to add some butter as well as some minced garlic. To the pan, I'm going to also add some onion powder and I'm going to stir it up so that, everything can mingle together. I've also added some flour so that it can be like a thickener, and I'm just going to mix all that together. The next thing that I'm going to do is add some chicken bouillon. I normally would have added like 2 tablespoons of this better than bouillon, but I realized I only had like 1 tablespoon left, so I added like the grounded bouillon to this. But yeah, normally I would have had like 2 tablespoons of the better than bouillon base. So the next step is to add 6 cups of water, and I'm going to whisk that together so that, everything is mingling well. The flour is becoming like a thickening agent for the soup. And I'm going to add those potatoes. This is going to boil for about 20 minutes. And once that's done, I'm going to add some kale. This kale is about 4 cups or about 8 stems that I've taken the kale off of the stems. I've chopped it up, and once it get into this pot, it's going to simmer and it's going to cook down like any other green. So that kale is going to be cooking in the pot for about another 12 minutes, and like I said, it's going to cook down, and I'm just going to stir all of that together. Next, I'm going to add some whipping cream, some heavy whipping cream. That's about 3/4 cups. And I'm going to stir all that together so that the soup is becoming a little bit more creamy. Next, I'm going to add in an Italian sausage that I had made earlier. I'm going to stir all that together. And then the next step is to add in the bacon that I had baked earlier too. So we're basically just layering the flavors. You can add salt and pepper to this, to whatever your tastes are, but to be honest with you, like the way the ingredients are on my website, you shouldn't need to add anything extra. I'm also going to add some red pepper flakes. This is about a half a tablespoon. So again, this is the reason why I didn't use the hot Italian sausage, because you can manage the heat with the red pepper flakes. So once all of that is done, you're just going to stir it up a little bit. I had let that simmer for like 10 minutes, and you're going to plate it up in a bowl. I'm saying plate it up, but you're adding it to a bowl. And I've added some more bacon on top as well as some Parmesan cheese. So yeah, this is a very simple recipe to make. I will have the link to the recipe in the video description. And depending on which social media channel you're watching this on, be sure to subscribe, follow, like, and share.